Here are top 10 most played sports in the world. Number 10, Ice Hockey. Ice hockey is a thrilling sport played on ice, known for its fast pace and physicality. Two teams compete to score goals by maneuvering a puck with sticks. Players showcase their skating, passing, and shooting skills while engaging in intense battles on the ice. The sport has a passionate fan base and creates an electrifying atmosphere in arenas. Ice hockey is a captivating combination of skill, speed, and teamwork that never fails to excite spectators. Number 9, Boxing. Boxing is a thrilling and intense combat sport that showcases the skill, strength, and determination of its athletes. Inside the ring, fighters rely on precise footwork, defensive maneuvers, and powerful punches to outwit and overcome their opponents. The sport has a rich history and has produced legendary champions who have become symbols of resilience and courage. Boxing matches, with their high-stakes drama and electrifying atmosphere, draw fans from around the world, united in their appreciation for the physical and mental prowess exhibited by the fighters. Beyond the spectacle, boxing serves as a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who step into the squared circle. Number 8, Golf. Golf is a serene and strategic sport that combines precision, skill, and mental focus. Players navigate lush fairways, carefully planning each shot to reach the meticulously designed holes. The sport offers a unique blend of athleticism and strategy, demanding both physical dexterity and calculated decision-making. Golf's tranquil settings and the pursuit of perfection make it a beloved pastime enjoyed by enthusiasts of all ages, where a single swing can bring both frustration and exhilaration on the quest for a well-earned victory. Number 7, Baseball. Baseball is an iconic sport that embodies the essence of America's pastime. Played on meticulously manicured fields, it is a game of strategy, teamwork, and individual skill. Players engage in a balletic dance between the pitcher and batter, while fielders showcase their agility and precision. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, and the pursuit of home runs evoke a sense of nostalgia and a deep love for the game. Baseball unites generations, fostering a sense of community and an enduring passion that stretches far beyond the boundaries of the diamond. Number 6, Tennis. Tennis is a dynamic sport that showcases athleticism, precision, and mental fortitude. Players on opposite sides of the court engage in strategic rallies, displaying powerful serves, accurate shots, and agile movement. The competitive nature of tennis, combined with its grace and elegance, makes it a captivating sport that continues to inspire and entertain fans worldwide. Number 5, Volleyball. Volleyball is an energetic and thrilling team sport played on a court divided by a net. Players showcase their agility, coordination, and teamwork as they aim to keep the ball in play and strategically position themselves for powerful spikes and precise digs. The fast-paced nature of volleyball, along with its dynamic rallies and dramatic blocks, creates an electric atmosphere that keeps both players and spectators on the edge of their seats. Number 4, Wrestling. Wrestling is a physically demanding and intense combat sport that requires strength, technique, and mental resilience. Athletes engage in strategic grappling and maneuvers, aiming to pin their opponents or score points through takedowns and escapes. The physicality and competitive spirit of wrestling make it a thrilling and captivating sport that tests the limits of an athlete's skill and determination. Number 3, Basketball. Basketball is an exhilarating sport that combines athleticism, teamwork, and skill. Players dribble, pass, and shoot the ball, showcasing their agility and precision. The fast-paced nature of the game, along with its high-flying dunks and strategic plays, creates an electrifying atmosphere that captivates fans around the world. Number 2, Cricket. Cricket is a widely cherished sport that holds a special place in the hearts of fans across the globe. Played on an expansive field, it combines skill, strategy, and endurance. Batsmen showcase their precision in timing and shot selection, while bowlers aim to outwit them with variations in pace and spin. The ebb and flow of a cricket match, spanning multiple days in test matches or hours in shorter formats, create a captivating narrative that leaves fans on the edge of their seats. Number 1. Football. Football, often referred to as soccer, is the world's most popular sport, played and adored by millions across the globe. It is a game that unites people of different cultures, languages, and backgrounds. With its simple objective of scoring goals, football showcases a mesmerizing display of skill, teamwork, and strategy. Players exhibit precise passes, breathtaking dribbles, and powerful shots, while goalkeepers demonstrate acrobatic saves. The passion and electric atmosphere in stadiums during football matches create an unforgettable experience, where fans come together to support their teams and celebrate the beautiful game. Here are top 10 most scary space facts. Number 10. Have you ever visited a beach or even a desert, perhaps? You have probably noticed that there is a lot of sand here. It makes no difference if it is yellow, white, black, or any other color you can think of. There is a lot of sand on Earth, and it is just sand. There are around 7.5 sextillion grains of sand on the planet, if you counted every single one. Even though this may seem like a lot, the amount is nothing in comparison to the total number of stars in the cosmos, which is one of the unsettling realities about space that few people seem to talk about. At least 1 septillion stars are thought to exist, and more may potentially be found. Number 9. Black holes are well known to us all, right? Since many years ago, it has been hypothesized that even if something is drawn into a black hole, it cannot stay there indefinitely. In other words, a black hole either must spit out something in another world or does it elsewhere in our own. However, it is unknown where it does this. Every black hole has a different potential location. A white hole, on the other hand, would be the point of exit if a black hole sucked everything in and pushed them away. Today, science holds that this is taking place in our universe. Where are these departure spots is the only question we will ever have. Number 8. Another unsettling space fact is this one. Extreme darkness is thought to exist in space. If you're frightened of the dark, space is not the place for you because there aren't any of the reassuring lights that are lighted every day here on Earth. There is a big open darkness even with all the stars. Number 7. The universe contains countless billions of stars. And the majority of those are planets on their own. That suggests that extraterrestrial life may exist throughout the cosmos. But either they haven't discovered us yet or we haven't found them yet. What gives, then? A well-known idea states that because the galaxies are drifting apart, we may not even locate any extraterrestrial life. That implies that we might not even be able to contact aliens even if they exist in distant galaxies. Number 6. The Moon is the sole naturally occurring satellite of Earth. However, the Moon is moving away from us because of the planet's gravity. In actuality, the Moon is moving away from Earth by around 4 centimeters, or 1.6 inches, per year. The Moon would eventually leave the gravitational field of Earth, but at this rate, it would take billions of years. Number 5. Astronomers estimate that the total number of galaxies, stars, planets, and other objects we now know about makes up just around 4% of the universe. The remaining 96% is composed of unidentified materials. Astronomers refer to them as dark energy and dark matter as a result. Number 4. Many planets have managed to elude their parent star's gravitational pull. These rogue planets can range in size from 1 to 3 times that of Earth. These planets are currently traveling through space at a speed of around 30 million miles per hour. Any of these rogue planets could strike the Earth at some point in the future. Number 3. There are rogue black holes, just like there are rogue planets. In reality, astronomers have noted the existence of such a black hole within our galaxy. This one is comparable to Jupiter in size, and it is moving at a speed of around 3 million miles per hour through space. This enormous black hole is consuming everything in its path as it does so. Number 2. Our Earth is a member of a galaxy, just like every other planet in the cosmos. And we gave this galaxy the name Milky Way. However, future galactic cannibalism may have an impact on our galaxy. According to reports, our galaxy, the Milky Way, may collide with the Andromeda Galaxy in around 4.5 billion years. Number 1. The solar system contains a number of planets with a reputation for having harsh weather. First of all, bad weather is a common occurrence on Jupiter. For instance, the Great Red Spot is an anticyclonic storm that has been ongoing for roughly 350 years without interruption. However, Neptune is renowned for its ferocious methane-based supersonic winds. Neptune is the planet with the most wind in the solar system. This gas giant has winds that can gust up to 1,930 kilometers per hour. Here are most amazing facts about 7 wonders of the world. Number 7. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is a colossal man-made structure that spans across northern China. It was constructed over centuries, primarily by the Qin, Han, and Ming dynasties. Stretching approximately 21,196 kilometers, the wall served as a defensive fortification against invasions, particularly from nomadic tribes. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of China's rich history and architectural ingenuity. Number 6. Petra, Jordan. Petra, located in Jordan, is a mesmerizing UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned for its breathtaking rock-carved architecture. As the capital of the Nabatean Kingdom, it flourished in ancient times. The iconic Al-Khazna, or the Treasury, with its intricate carvings, stands as a testament to Petra's historical and architectural significance. Number 5. Christ the Redeemer. Christ the Redeemer is an iconic statue standing atop the Corcovado Mountain in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This monumental statue, completed in 1931, symbolizes the warmth and welcoming spirit of the Brazilian people. Standing at a height of 30 meters, it has become one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, attracting millions of visitors each year. Number 4. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu, nestled high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, is a breathtaking ancient Inca city. Built around the 15th century, this archaeological marvel remained hidden from the world until its rediscovery in 1911. With its impressive stone architecture and stunning mountainous surroundings, Machu Picchu captivates visitors with its mystical beauty and rich cultural heritage. Number 3. Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza, located in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, is a remarkable ancient Mayan city. Its most famous structure, El Castillo, the Temple of Kukulkan, is a pyramid-like masterpiece known for its unique astronomical alignments and the spectacular serpent-like shadows it casts during the equinoxes. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Chichen Itza draws countless visitors who marvel at its architectural splendor and cultural significance. Number 2. The Colosseum. The Colosseum, an iconic amphitheater in Rome, Italy, is a symbol of ancient Roman engineering and entertainment. Completed in 80 AD, this monumental structure could hold up to 50,000 spectators and was used for gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, and other spectacles. Today, the Colosseum stands as a testament to the grandeur and legacy of the Roman Empire, attracting visitors from around the world. Number 1. Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal, located in Agra, India, is a world-renowned mausoleum. Commissioned by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal, it was completed in 1653. This stunning white marble monument is celebrated for its intricate craftsmanship, beautiful gardens, and as an enduring symbol of love and architectural elegance. Here are most amazing facts about 7 natural wonders of the world. Number 7. The Amazon Rainforest. The Amazon rainforest, located in South America, is an extraordinary natural wonder that captivates with its sheer magnificence. Spanning vast expanses of land, It is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth, brimming with unparalleled biodiversity. Within its dense foliage and winding rivers, countless species of plants, animals, and indigenous communities thrive, forming an intricate tapestry of life. Number 6. Halong Bay. Halong Bay, located in northeastern Vietnam, is an enchanting natural wonder that leaves visitors in awe. Its picturesque scenery is characterized by towering limestone islands emerging from the emerald waters, creating a breathtaking landscape. The bay's beauty and tranquility make it a must-visit destination, capturing the hearts of all who witness its splendor. Number 5. Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls, located on the border of Argentina and Brazil, is an extraordinary natural wonder that takes your breath away. With its thundering waters and powerful cascades, it creates a mesmerizing spectacle that leaves visitors in awe. The sheer magnitude and beauty of the falls, surrounded by lush rainforest, make it a truly unforgettable sight. Number 4. Jeju Island. Jeju Island is a beautiful place in South Korea. It is located in the south and is known for its stunning natural scenery. The island was formed by volcanoes, so it has unique landscapes like rocky cliffs, beautiful beaches, and lush forests. Jeju Island is famous for attractions like Halasan Mountain and Manjangal Cave. People visit this island to enjoy the incredible beauty of nature and experience the rich culture it offers. Number 3. Niagara Waterfall. Niagara Falls is a breathtaking natural attraction located on the border of the United States and Canada. It is famous for its powerful waterfalls that create a stunning sight to behold. The rushing waters and impressive cascades make it a remarkable and unforgettable experience for visitors. People from all over the world visit Niagara Falls to witness the incredible beauty and force of nature. Number 2. Puerto Princesa Underground River. The Puerto Princesa Underground River in the Philippines is an amazing place to visit. It is a river that flows underground through a system of caves. Inside the caves, you can see beautiful rock formations and different kinds of plants and animals. Exploring the river and its caves is an exciting adventure that lets you appreciate the wonders of nature. Number 1. Table Mountain. Table Mountain is a famous mountain in South Africa. It is very tall and has a flat top, which makes it special. When you go to the top of Table Mountain, you can see incredible views of Cape Town and the nearby coast. Many people visit Table Mountain because it is so beautiful and offers an amazing experience. Here are 7 most amazing optical illusions that will blow your mind. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will explore the amazing world of optical illusions. Prepare to be amazed as we look at 7 incredible illusions that play tricks on your mind. Let's get started right away. Illusion 1, the impossible triangle. This illusion will make you think differently about shapes and space. Even though it looks like a triangle in 3D, it's actually not possible in real life. Your brain will find it hard to understand because it has conflicting information, creating an illusion that doesn't make sense. Illusion 2, the hollow mask. Get ready to doubt what you see with the hollow mask illusion. Even though you know the mask is shaped inward, your brain sees it as sticking out, making it look like a solid face. This shows how easily our brains can be fooled. Illusion 3, the rotating snakes. Be prepared for some confusion caused by motion. The rotating snakes illusion shows circles that are twisted together and appear to be moving, even though they are actually not. Your brain thinks they're moving because of the complicated pattern and the way your eyes move. Illusion 4, the Ames Room. Enter the puzzling world of the Ames Room illusion. By changing the shape, size, and position of objects in the room, this illusion makes things look different than they really are. It's a clever trick that confuses how we see depth and size. It challenges our understanding of what we see. Illusion 5, the Hermann Grid. Try out the Hermann Grid illusion, which tricks how you see differences in color. When you look at the spots where the lines cross in a grid, you might see gray dots appearing and disappearing. This illusion shows how our brains understand what we see. Illusion 6, the Kanitsa triangle. Get ready to see how your brain completes things in the Kanitsa triangle illusion. Even though there isn't actually a triangle in the picture, your brain fills in the missing pieces and makes it look like there is a white triangle among the black shapes. Illusion 7, the motion after effect. And finally, we have the motion after effect illusion. When you look at something that's moving, like a spinning wheel, for a long time and then quickly look at something still, you might feel like the still object is moving the other way. It's really interesting and happens because our eyes get used to motion.
Here are 7 most unique festivals celebrated across the globe. Number 7, La Tomatina. La Tomatina is a lively festival in Bunal, Spain, where people throw tomatoes at each other. Thousands of participants gather and the streets become filled with tomato pulp. It's a joyful event filled with laughter and excitement. This festival shows how people from different backgrounds can come together to have fun and celebrate. Number 6, Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a special festival in Mexico. Families make altars to remember their loved ones who have passed away. They decorate the altars with pictures, candles, and flowers. People dress up in colorful costumes and paint their faces like skulls. Dia de los Muertos is a joyful celebration that honors and celebrates the lives of those who are no longer with us. Number 5, Harbin Ice and Snow Festival. The Harbin Ice and Snow Festival takes place in Harbin, China, during the winter season. It is a breathtaking event where amazing ice sculptures are made. The sculptures are lit up with bright lights, creating a beautiful and magical atmosphere. People can enjoy activities like ice lantern shows and have fun in the winter wonderland. Number 4, Carnival of Venice. The Carnival of Venice is a big celebration in Venice, Italy. People wear beautiful masks and fancy costumes. They walk around the city, go to parties, and have fun. It's a time when everyone can be creative and enjoy the traditions and history of Venice. Number 3, Songkran. Songkran is a fun festival celebrated in Thailand in April. It's called the Water Festival because people throw water at each other. It's a way of cleaning and starting fresh for the new year. Everyone enjoys playing with water, having water fights, and celebrating together with lots of laughter and happiness. Number 2, Inti Raymi. Inti Raymi is a special celebration in Cusco, Peru. It's a happy festival where people remember and thank the Inca sun god, Inti. They have parades, music, and dances that show how the Incas celebrated a long time ago. People come together to celebrate their culture and say thank you to the sun for giving them life. Number 1, Ipon Lantern Festival. Ipon Lantern Festival is a special celebration in northern Thailand, particularly in Chiang Mai. People release pretty lanterns into the sky, making it look very beautiful. They make wishes and pray during the festival. People also enjoy music and dancing together. The festival is about hope, happiness, and feeling connected to something bigger. Here are top 7 most strange phenomena on Earth. Number 7, the fairy circles of Namibia. In the dry Namib Desert, there are fairy circles that have puzzled scientists for a long time. These circles are round patches without plants, but they have a ring of green grass around them. Experts are not sure how these circles are formed. Some think termites might be involved, while others believe it could be a natural pattern. The fairy circles are fascinating and make people curious about their mysterious existence. Number 6, the Blood Falls of Antarctica. In the cold and icy land of Antarctica, there is a fascinating site called the Blood Falls. From a glacier, red-colored water flows down, creating a striking contrast with the surrounding white ice. The water looks red because it contains iron that has become rusted. The blood falls in Antarctica amaze scientists and make us wonder how life can survive in such harsh places. Number 5, Ball Lightning. Ball lightning is a strange and uncommon natural event that sparks our curiosity. During thunderstorms, glowing balls of light, like floating orbs, can be seen in the sky. They move in unexpected ways and don't last very long. Scientists are still trying to figure out what exactly causes ball lightning, which makes it even more intriguing and mysterious. Number 4, the Eternal Flame Falls. In Chestnut Ridge Park, New York, there is a beautiful waterfall called the Eternal Flame Falls. Behind the falling water, there is a flame that never goes out. This special flame is caused by natural gas coming out of the rocks and catching fire when it touches the air. It's a magical sight to see fire and water together, making the Eternal Flame Falls a unique and unforgettable place. Number 3, the Stone Forests. The stone forests are amazing and unusual formations that catch our attention. Instead of trees, these forests are made up of tall pillars of rock that look like a stone forest. Over many years, water has shaped these rocks, creating a strange and dreamlike place. The stone forests show us the incredible artistry of nature and leave us amazed by their beauty. Number 2, the Door to Hell. In Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert, there is a fascinating place called the Door to Hell. It is a big burning hole that has been on fire since 1971, making it look like a doorway to the underworld. The fire started by accident when a gas drilling went wrong. The door to hell's fiery glow and smoke make it an incredible and mysterious sight that attracts people from all over the world. Number 1, the Great Blue Hole. Off the coast of Belize, there is a stunning place called the Great Blue Hole. It's a perfectly round hole in the water that looks deep blue and is really amazing. People who dive there can see beautiful sea creatures and interesting rock formations. The Great Blue Hole shows us how incredible and mysterious the underwater world can be. Here are 5 most amazing and unknown facts about Mariana Trench. Fact number 5. The depth of the Mariana Trench is so immense that if Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, were placed in it, there would still be more than a mile, 1.6 kilometers, of water above it. Fact number 4. The Mariana Trench is home to a diverse range of unique and fascinating deep-sea creatures. Some examples include the deep-sea anglerfish, giant isopods, and transparent sea cucumbers. Fact number 3. The Mariana Trench is filled with unknown dangers. From treacherous underwater currents and unpredictable geological activity to the presence of potentially dangerous and venomous deep-sea creatures, venturing into this abyssal realm can be a perilous undertaking. Fact number 2. The Mariana Trench sometimes experiences sudden and dangerous events. These include things like underwater landslides or when hot water shoots out from the ocean floor, which is called a hydrothermal vent eruption. These events can release a huge amount of energy and cause strong currents in the water. This can be very risky for submarines or research ships that are nearby, as it puts them in danger. Fact number 1. The deep-sea area of the Mariana Trench hasn't been fully explored yet. Because of this, people have come up with ideas and stories about big and possibly scary creatures that might be living in its depths. These imagined creatures add to the mystery and fear we feel when thinking about the trench. They make our imaginations run wild and keep us curious about what might be hiding down there. Here are top 7 most bizarre animal facts. Number 7, axolotl. The axolotl is a special type of salamander that can do something incredible. It can grow back its body parts. Whether it's a limb, spinal cord, heart, or even organs, the axolotl has the amazing ability to regenerate them throughout its life. This makes the axolotl very different from most other animals and makes it a really interesting creature to learn about and appreciate. Number 6, pink fairy armadillo. The pink fairy armadillo is the smallest type of armadillo. It has a special feature: its shell is flexible, which means it can easily move through tight spaces. This helps it when it burrows underground to find bugs and small animals without any trouble. The pink fairy armadillo looks really cute and has some unique abilities, which make it different from other armadillos. Number 5, star-nosed mole. The star-nosed mole is a strange animal with a very special nose. It has 22 soft, finger-like parts that go around its snout, making it look like a star. These parts are super sensitive and help the mole find food underwater very accurately. The star-nosed mole's nose is very different from other animals, and that's why scientists find it really interesting to study. Number 4. Mantis shrimp. The mantis shrimp might not look very strong, but it actually has one of the strongest punches among all animals. It can hit its prey really fast and with a lot of force, like a bullet. Its punch is so powerful that it can even break through glass walls in an aquarium. This amazing strength, along with its bright and vibrant colors, makes the mantis shrimp a really strange and fascinating creature. Number 3. Ai. The ai is a strange type of lemur that comes from Madagascar. It is famous for having a long, bony finger in the middle. This finger has a special job. It taps on tree bark and listens carefully for hollow sounds. When it hears those sounds, it means there might be insects inside. The ai uses its finger to take out the bugs from the tree. The way it hunts is really different from other animals. With its big, round eyes and a tail that looks like a bush, the ai is a truly unusual and interesting primate. Number 2. Hummingbird. The hummingbird is a very small and amazing bird. Even though it's tiny, it can move around really well and fly in impressive ways. It can go backward, upside down, and stay still in the air without moving. It can do all this because its wings flap really fast, and its wings are designed in a special way. The hummingbird's ability to do all these fancy moves while drinking nectar from flowers makes it a really interesting and beautiful bird to watch. Number 1. Pistol shrimp. The pistol shrimp is a small creature, but it has a really cool weapon. It has a special claw that can make a bubble that collapses with a loud snap sound. This snap is very powerful and can stun or even kill other animals close by. The way the pistol shrimp hunts is very unique, and it has bright colors and interesting behaviors that make it a really fascinating and strange sea creature.
Here are top 7 intriguing facts about Albert Einstein. Fact number 7. Albert Einstein was a late talker. Albert Einstein didn't start speaking until he was about 4 years old, which made his parents worried. But once he began talking, he quickly caught up and started showing his interest in the world around him. Fact number 6. He failed his university entrance exam. Einstein tried to get into the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich, but he didn't pass the entrance exam when he first tried. However, he didn't give up and tried again. The second time, he passed the exam and went on to become one of the most important physicists ever. Fact number 5. Einstein worked as a patent examiner. Before Einstein became famous as a scientist, he had a job as a patent examiner at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. His work there was to review patent applications for electronic devices. This job gave him the opportunity to study and think about different ideas and theories related to electromagnetism. Fact number 4. The famous equation E equals mc squared, Einstein's theory of relativity, changed physics a lot, and it also made his most well-known equation, E equals mc squared. This equation tells us that energy, E, and mass, m, are actually the same thing, and it's a really important idea in modern physics. Fact number 3. Einstein was offered the presidency of Israel. In 1952, after the first president of Israel passed away, they asked Albert Einstein if he wanted to be the new president. But Einstein said no because he didn't think he had the right skills or qualifications for the job. Fact number 2. Einstein received the Nobel Prize in Physics. In 1921, Einstein got a big prize called the Nobel Prize in Physics. He won it for discovering something called the law of the photoelectric effect. This was a really important discovery that helped set the stage for the development of quantum physics. Fact number 1. His brain was preserved for scientific study after Einstein died in 1955. His brain was kept and saved for scientists to study. They wanted to learn more about the physical reasons behind his extraordinary intelligence. Researchers have examined his brain to understand how it was structured and if there were any unique features that contributed to his exceptional intellectual abilities.
Here are top 5 most amazing facts about Peshawar. Fact number 5. Peshawar has a long and interesting history that goes back more than 2,000 years. It has been an important place for different civilizations, like the Gandhara, Greek, Buddhist, and Mughal empires. Fact number 4. Peshawar is called the gateway to the Khyber Pass because it is located at the western side of the Khyber Pass. The Khyber Pass is an old path that connects Central Asia with the Indian subcontinent and was used for trading. Fact number 3. Kisakwani Bazaar is a well-known and very old market in Peshawar. It is called the Market of Storytellers. This market has a long history and has been a place for trading, socializing, and storytelling for many years. Fact number 2. The city has many important old places to visit. Some of these include Peshawar Fort, also called Bala Hisar Fort, Mahabat Khan Mosque, and Sethi Mahalla. Sethi Mahalla is a neighborhood known for its houses made of wood that are carved beautifully. Fact number 1. Peshawar is famous for being very welcoming and its tasty food. In the city, you can find a variety of delicious dishes to try, such as charsi tikka, barbecue, Kabuli pulao, Peshawari karahi, and popular street foods like chapli kebab and namak mandi beef karahi. Here are top 7 most mysterious facts about the Bermuda Triangle. Fact number 7, Flight 19 Curse. One of the most well-known events connected to the Bermuda Triangle is when Flight 19, a group of U.S. Navy bombers, disappeared in 1945. They were on a training mission, but the planes vanished without a trace. Despite a thorough search, no debris or remains of the aircraft were ever discovered. Fact number 6, Electronic Fog. People have said that unusual things happen in the Bermuda Triangle, like a thick fog that appears without explanation and surrounds ships and planes. Some stories suggest that this fog causes problems with navigation and communication equipment, making it hard for people to know where they are and leading to them getting lost and disappearing in the middle of the ocean. Fact number 5, Unexplained time anomalies. Some people have ideas that the Bermuda Triangle could be a doorway to another world or a place where time works in strange ways. They believe that there have been instances where ships and planes disappeared and then reappeared many years later, but without any people on board. These incidents suggest that something unusual is happening in the Bermuda Triangle that we don't fully understand. Fact number 4, Compass variations. The Bermuda Triangle is famous for having strange magnetic forces. This means that some compasses may act strangely and point in different directions, which can confuse people who are trying to navigate through the area. This confusion can be dangerous because it may cause accidents or make it easier for someone to become lost. Fact number 3, Popular myths. Many made-up stories and old tales have been created about the Bermuda Triangle, including beliefs about magical or otherworldly powers, aliens from outer space, or hidden civilizations beneath the water. However, it's important to note that there is no scientific proof to back up these claims or support these ideas. Fact number 2, Vortexes. Some people believe that there are very strong swirling currents called vortexes in the Bermuda Triangle. These vortexes are said to be so powerful that they can capture ships and planes, making them disappear completely. It is thought that these vortexes create whirlpools and have extremely strong gravity, which pulls everything down into the deep sea, leaving no evidence behind. Fact number 1, Ghost ship sightings. Some people claim to have seen ghost ships floating without purpose in the Bermuda Triangle. These sightings suggest that these ships are the spirits of vessels that disappeared many years ago, trapped in a strange and supernatural state of existence. Here are top 7 most unusual predictions by Simpsons cartoon that came true. Fact number 7, Donald Trump's presidency. In the TV show episode called Bart to the Future that was shown in 2000, Lisa Simpson becomes the president and talks about facing financial difficulties left by President Trump. In reality, Donald Trump became the 45th President of the United States in 2017. Fact number 6, FIFA corruption scandal. In the TV show episode called You Don't Have to Live Like a Referee that was shown in 2014, Homer becomes a referee for the World Cup and finds out that FIFA, the organization behind the tournament, is involved in corrupt activities. This episode was aired a few months before the real-life FIFA corruption scandal became widely known in 2015. Fact number 5, 9/11 Twin Towers attack. In the TV show episode called The City of New York vs. Homer Simpson that was shown in 1997, there is a magazine cover that shows the number 9 next to pictures of the Twin Towers. This episode was aired several years before the terrible terrorist attacks that happened on September 11, 2001. Fact number 4, Ebola outbreak. In the TV show episode called Lisa's Sacks that was shown in 1997, Marge suggests reading a book to Bart titled Curious George and the Ebola virus. This happened long before a big outbreak of Ebola happened in West Africa in 2014. Fact number 3, virtual influencers. In the TV show episode called Bart Carney that was shown in 1998, Homer tries out a special kind of technology called virtual reality. He puts on a headset and enters a virtual world where he can interact with things that seem real. This episode happened before virtual reality became very popular among many people. Fact number 2, cryptocurrency. In the TV show episode called Clown in the Dumps that was shown in 2014, Krusty the Clown talks about something called Krusty Coin, which is a type of digital money. This prediction happened around the same time that cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, were becoming more popular and widely used in the real world of finance. Fact number 1, Titan submersible. In one episode called Simpson's Tide, Homer Simpson becomes in charge of a submarine. In another episode named Homer's Paternity Coot, Homer goes on a submarine adventure to find treasure near a sunken ship, but faces problems when trying to come back up. Some observant viewers noticed that these episodes had similarities to a real-life incident involving a missing submersible. Here are top 7 incredible facts about universe. Fact number 7. Scientists believe that the universe is about 13.8 billion years old. This age is a little bit younger than the oldest things we know of in the universe, like groups of stars called globular clusters and very old small stars called white dwarf stars. Fact number 6. The biggest thing we know in the whole universe is called the cosmic web. It's like a huge network made up of many galaxies that are connected to each other. This cosmic web stretches across billions of light years, which is a really, really long distance. It looks a bit like a giant spider web because it has thin strands called filaments and empty spaces called voids in between. Fact number 5. Black holes are really, really dense objects in space. They have a super strong gravitational force that is so powerful that nothing, not even light, can get away from them. They are formed when really big stars collapse because of their own gravity. Fact number 4. The biggest black hole we know of is named TON 618, and it's really, really far away from Earth, about 10.4 billion light years. It's so far that even if we could travel at the speed of light, it would take us 10.4 billion years to get there. This black hole is incredibly heavy and has a mass estimated to be around 66 billion times heavier than our Sun. Fact number 3. The Andromeda Galaxy is the closest galaxy to our own, the Milky Way. Interestingly, these two galaxies are moving towards each other and are going to collide in the future. This collision is expected to happen in about 4 billion years from now. When they collide, they will combine and form a brand new galaxy. Some people call this new galaxy Milkomeda because it's a mix of the names Milky Way and Andromeda. Fact number 2. Even though the Sun is just an average-sized star, it is incredibly big. In fact, it's so huge that you could fit over 1 million Earths inside it. That's a lot of Earths. It makes up about 99.86% of all the mass, in our solar system. So, compared to everything else in our solar system, the Sun is by far the largest and heaviest thing around. Fact number 1. Scientists who study space, called astronomers, have found thousands of planets outside of our own solar system. These planets are called exoplanets. What's really exciting is that some of these exoplanets are located in a special area called the habitable zone. In this zone, the conditions might be just right for there to be liquid water on the surface of the planet. Liquid water is super important because it's a key ingredient for life as we know it. Finding exoplanets in the habitable zone gives scientists hope that there could be other places in the universe where life might exist.
Here are top 7 mysterious and unknown facts about Titanic. Fact number 7, lifeboat capacity. The Titanic had lifeboats that could only hold about half of the people on board, including passengers and crew. Because there weren't enough lifeboats for everyone, many people lost their lives when the ship sank. Fact number 6, underwater exploration. In 1985, a group of French and American explorers, led by Robert Ballard, found the remains of the Titanic. The shipwreck rests approximately 12,500 feet below the surface of the North Atlantic Ocean. Fact number 5, the cursed mummy. One of the scariest stories about the Titanic is about a cursed Egyptian thing called the unlucky mummy. People believed it could bring bad luck to anyone who touched it. They say this mummy was taken on the Titanic, which made people even more superstitious and fearful about the ship. Fact number 4, Titanic sinking as a prophecy. In 1898, which was 14 years before the Titanic sank, an American writer named Morgan Robertson wrote a short book called Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan. The story was very similar to what happened to the Titanic. It told about a huge ocean liner called Titan that hit an iceberg and sank in the North Atlantic. Some people think it's like a scary prediction of what later happened to the Titanic. Fact number 3, the mystery ship. Some people believe that another unknown ship was close to the Titanic on the night it sank. Some say it might have been the SS Californian, while others think it was a ship that nobody knew about. People wonder if this mystery ship had something to do with the Titanic sinking. Fact number 2, supernatural warnings. Before the Titanic sank, many of the crew members said they saw or heard strange things like weird sounds and ghostly figures. They thought these experiences were like spooky signs foretelling the upcoming disaster. Fact number 1, the Titanic time slips. Some people have said that when they visit the place where the Titanic wreck is or museums about the ship, they feel like they are going back in time. They talk about seeing and hearing things from the past, as if they were actually there in that time.
Here are top 7 most dangerous dog breeds that killed hundreds of people. Breed number 7, Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman Pinscher, known for its cropped ears and alertness, was used as a guard dog and is associated with this role. Bred for attack, it has caused some deaths and biting incidents, although not as deadly as other breeds. Responsible ownership is crucial due to its potential for aggression. Breed number 6, Siberian Huskies. Siberian Huskies look like wolves and can sometimes act like them too. They were used for pulling sleds in cold places. Though friendly, they have a strong prey-catching instinct and were responsible for 3% of fatal attacks in a study. It's important to understand and be responsible when owning them. Breed number 5, Bull Mastiff. Bull Mastiffs are loyal and protective pets, but their large size can cause severe damage in rare attack incidents. They were responsible for 3.2% of fatal attacks in a 13-year study, highlighting the need for responsible ownership and early training to manage any aggressive behavior. Breed number 4, American Bulldog. American Bulldogs are strong working dogs, not overbred, but potentially dangerous. Responsible ownership is important as they were responsible for 15 deaths in a 13-year study, about 3.5% of fatal attacks, despite not being widely known for their aggression. Their powerful bite and jumping ability make them formidable in attacks. Breed number 3, German Shepherd. German Shepherds are smart and powerful working dogs often used by the military and police. They can be dangerous and caused 20 deaths and many non-fatal biting incidents. Taking good care of them and training them properly is important. Breed number 2, Rottweilers. Rottweilers were considered very dangerous in the past and were responsible for 45 fatal attacks during a certain time. They are loyal and protective of their family but may not be friendly to strangers. It's important to be responsible if you have one as a pet. Breed number 1, Pit Bull. Pit Bulls are seen as the most dangerous dog breed. They caused 284 deaths in the US over 13 years, which is about 2/3 of all fatal dog attacks. They were bred for hunting and fighting, and they have large bodies, strong jaws, and a natural instinct for hunting. It's important to be responsible if you have one as a pet. Here are most expensive and luxury cars in the world. Car number 7, Bugatti Chiron, price, $3 million. The Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus is a superfast car that broke speed records. It has a powerful engine and can go over 300 miles per hour. Only 30 of these cars were made, so they are very rare and luxurious. Car number 6, Koenigsegg Jesko, price, $5 million. The Koenigsegg Jesko is a superfast car with a powerful engine that has 1,600 horsepower. It's a special car because they only made a few, and it's designed with advanced technology. People who love cars really want to have it. Car number 5, Mercedes-Benz, price, $8 million. The Mercedes-Benz Maybach Accelero is a fancy and special luxury car made for just one person. It has a very powerful engine and offers a comfortable and lavish experience inside. Because it's so unique and luxurious, it's considered a symbol of extravagance and class in the automotive world. Car number 4, Bugatti Centodieci, price, $9 million. The Bugatti Centodieci is a special and powerful car that looks back at the classic Bugatti EB110. Only 10 of these cars were made. It has a very strong engine with 1,578 horsepower, and its design mixes old and new styles. Car number 3, Rolls-Royce Sweptail, price, $13 million. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail is a very special and luxurious coupe made for just one rich customer. It looks like classic Rolls-Royce cars from the past and has a unique and elegant design. The car is all about luxury and has everything personalized for the owner, making it one of a kind. Car number 2, Pagani Zonda, price, $17.5 million. The Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta is a limited edition and high-performance convertible car. Its striking design and powerful engine make it a coveted choice for car enthusiasts. With only a few units ever produced, it remains a rare gem in the automotive world. Car number 1, Bugatti La Voiture, price, $18.68 million. The Bugatti La Voiture is a rare and unique hypercar known for its all-black appearance. It is a tribute to the classic Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. With only one ever made, it holds a prestigious status as a symbol of luxury and exclusivity in the automotive world. Here are top 7 most dangerous and venomous snakes in the world. Snake number 7, Many-banded Kite. This type of snake is called the many-banded kite. It lives in Southeast Asia. It has very strong venom and can bite many times in one attack. Its venom affects the nervous system and can make it hard to breathe, even leading to breathing failure. Snake number 6, Russell's Viper. This snake is widespread in South Asia. It causes a lot of deaths from snake bites in that area. Its venom is very strong and can seriously harm tissues and cause coagulopathy, a condition affecting blood clotting. Snake number 5, Australian Taipan. The Australian taipan lives in Australia. It injects a very powerful venom that affects the nervous system. Even though it's not as venomous as the inland taipan, it's still very dangerous. Snake number 4, Black Mamba. The black mamba is a snake that comes from Africa. It is one of the quickest and fiercest snakes globally, and it has a strong venom that affects the nervous system. If someone gets bitten by a black mamba and doesn't receive fast treatment, it can be deadly. Snake number 3, King Cobra. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake in the world. It lives in South and Southeast Asia. It has a very strong venom that can be fatal to humans if not treated quickly. Snake number 2, Belcher sea snake. Belcher sea snake is a dangerous sea snake found in Southeast Asia. It has strong venom but usually doesn't attack people. Still, if it bites, it can be very dangerous. Snake number 1, inland taipan. The inland taipan is a very poisonous snake from Australia. It is shy and rarely seen by people. Its venom is strong and can cause serious harm, but there is medicine to treat its bites. Even though it is dangerous, it helps keep the rodent population in check, which is helpful for its environment.
Here are most haunted places on Earth. Place number 7, the Tower of London, England. The Tower of London is an old fortress on the River Thames. It's famous for spooky stories and is considered one of England's most haunted places. People believe it's haunted by restless spirits, like Anne Boleyn and Lady Jane Grey, and their stories fascinate visitors. Place number 6, the Stanley Hotel, USA. The Stanley Hotel in Colorado, USA, is well known for being haunted. It inspired the famous book, The Shining, by Stephen King. People say they have seen ghosts and heard strange sounds there, making it a popular spot for those interested in the supernatural. Place number 5, Whaley House, USA. The Whaley House in the USA is an old and historic building known for being haunted. Many people believe it is one of the most haunted houses in America. People who visit or live there say they have seen ghosts and experienced strange things, making it a popular destination for those interested in the supernatural. Place number 4, Old Changi Hospital, Singapore. The Old Changi Hospital in Singapore is an empty building with a scary history. Many people believe it's one of the most haunted places in the country. Visitors have seen or felt spooky things there, which makes it a popular spot for those who like scary experiences or ghost stories. Place number 3, Aokigahara Forest, Japan. Aokigahara Forest in Japan is called the Suicide Forest because sadly, some people have ended their lives there. Despite its spooky reputation, many hikers and tourists still visit the forest to see its eerie beauty and find out more about its haunting history. Place number 2, the Myrtles Plantation, USA. The Myrtles Plantation in the USA is an old estate famous for its ghost stories. People believe it's one of the most haunted houses in America. Many visitors and staff have seen ghosts and experienced strange things there, making it a spooky and intriguing place to visit. Place number 1, Monte Cristo Homestead, Australia. The Monte Cristo Homestead in Australia is an old house with a scary reputation. People say it's one of the most haunted houses in the country. Many have seen ghosts and experienced strange things there, making it a spooky and intriguing place to visit.
Here are top 7 most popular and interesting anime in the world. Anime number 7, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is a famous anime with an exciting and dark story. It's about huge creatures called Titans attacking humanity. The main character, Eren Yeager, fights to save his people. The show has lots of action, emotions, and surprises, making it loved by many fans worldwide. Anime number 6, Detective Conan. Detective Conan, also known as Case Closed, is an anime about a teenage detective named Shinichi Kudo who turns into a child named Conan Edagawa. As Conan, he solves mysteries while searching for a way to become an adult again. The show is loved for its interesting cases, clever stories, and likable characters. Anime number 5, Death Note. Death Note is a thrilling anime about Light Yagami, who discovers a notebook that lets him kill people. He becomes Kira to eliminate criminals, catching the attention of the clever Detective L. This exciting battle of intelligence and ethics makes Death Note a captivating and thought-provoking series loved by many. Anime number 4, Naruto. Naruto is an anime about a young ninja named Naruto Uzumaki, who wants to become the leader of his village. He has a powerful fox spirit inside him and faces tough enemies while making strong friendships. The show is loved by fans for its action, humor, and touching moments, making it a favorite among anime viewers everywhere. Anime number 3, Pokemon. Pokemon is a famous anime about Ash Ketchum's journey to become a Pokemon master. He captures and trains Pokemon, battling in tournaments along with his Pikachu. The show's appeal lies in its adorable creatures, promoting friendship and adventure, making it a beloved choice for fans of all ages. Anime number 2, One Piece. One Piece is an exciting anime about Monkey D. Luffy and his pirate crew searching for the One Piece treasure to become the Pirate King. They encounter thrilling adventures on various islands and face tough enemies. With its fun story, humor, and lovable characters, One Piece has become a favorite anime for fans worldwide. Anime number 1, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is a well-known anime about Goku and his friends protecting Earth from strong foes. It's famous for its exciting fights, powerful transformations like Super Saiyan, and lasting popularity worldwide. With its thrilling story, Dragon Ball Z has become a favorite anime for many fans.
Here are top 7 most popular and amazing cartoons in the world. Cartoon number 7, Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls is a fun cartoon about twin siblings, Dipper and Mabel, spending a mysterious summer in a strange town. They discover weird things and make us laugh while meeting interesting characters. It's a show for everyone, with normal and strange things mixed together in a cool way. Cartoon number 6, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is a crazy cartoon about a scientist named Rick and his regular grandson Morty going on strange sci-fi adventures. They make us laugh and also make us think about big ideas. With its mix of funny and smart moments, the show is really different and interesting. Cartoon number 5, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is a bright cartoon about magical ponies in a place called Equestria. They show us how important it is to be friends, kind, and work together. The show makes us feel good and teaches us nice things, making it a favorite for kids and grown-ups. Cartoon number 4, The Simpsons. The Simpsons is a well-known cartoon about the Simpson family living in a town called Springfield. It's funny and talks about regular life and how things are sometimes silly. We watch the funny things that happen to Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. The show has been around for a long time and makes us laugh while also showing things about the world. Cartoon number 3, Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes is an old cartoon with characters like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck who do funny and crazy things. They make us laugh a lot with their jokes and silly actions. The show is really old but still makes people happy because of the funny characters and their adventures. Cartoon number 2, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is a funny cartoon about a cat named Tom and a smart mouse named Jerry. They chase and play pranks on each other, making us laugh without talking much. Their silly games have been making people laugh for a long time, and many people still enjoy watching their funny adventures. Cartoon number 1, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants is a fun cartoon about a happy sponge named SpongeBob who lives under the sea with his friends. They have funny adventures and make us laugh a lot. SpongeBob's happy attitude and funny stories are liked by kids and grown-ups. It's a show that many people really enjoy watching.
Here are the top 7 world's most biggest dogs. Breed number 7, Tibetan Mastiff. The Tibetan Mastiff is a big and powerful dog that stands tall. It can be as tall as 26 to 28 inches and weigh around 90 to 150 pounds or even more. Their thick coat helps them stay comfortable in different weather, especially in high places. These big dogs were used to protect animals and homes in the Himalayas. Breed number 6, Leonberger. The Leonberger is a really big dog. It can stand very tall, even more than 30 inches. These dogs are strong and heavy, weighing from 90 to 170 pounds. Despite their size, they are friendly and make wonderful companions. Breed number 5, Irish Wolfhound. The Irish Wolfhound is a super big dog, much taller than most others. They can stand really high, like over 30 inches. Even though they're so tall, they move gracefully. People notice them a lot because they're very impressive with their big size and proud look. Breed number 4, Great Dane. The Great Dane is a really big and cool dog, famous for being huge. They can stand very tall, from 28 to 34 inches. These big buddies weigh around 140 to 175 pounds and are strong. But they're also very nice and loving pets, showing that big dogs can be gentle too. Breed number 3, Newfoundland. The Newfoundland is a really big and strong dog that stands out. They can be quite tall, around 27 to 29 inches. These dogs weigh a lot, from 100 to 150 pounds, because they are solid and sturdy. But they are really nice and make good friends for families. Breed number 2, Saint Bernard. The Saint Bernard is a huge and strong dog, famous for being really big. They can be as tall as 25 to 28 inches. These dogs are heavy, usually weighing around 140 to 180 pounds or even more, because they're built strong. Despite being so big, they're nice dogs and can be very helpful in rescues. Breed number 1, English Mastiff. The English Mastiff is a really big and strong dog that's famous for its huge size. They can stand very tall, like around 27 to 33 inches. These dogs weigh a lot, usually between 160 to 230 pounds or even more, because they're built really sturdy. But even though they look tough, they're friendly and loving pets too.
Here are top 7 best countries for living. Country number 7, New Zealand. New Zealand is a beautiful country with amazing scenery and different cultures. People here enjoy a good life with good healthcare and schools. Whether you like nature or a relaxed way of living, New Zealand has it all. It's a special place where modern life and stunning nature come together. Country number 6, Netherlands. The Netherlands is a lovely place with canals and colorful flowers. People here live well with good healthcare and schools. Cities are easy to get around by biking or public transport, and there are lots of fun things to do. The mix of old and new in the Netherlands makes it a nice and comfy place to live. Country number 5, Sweden. Sweden is a pretty country with lots of trees and lakes. People here have a good life with good healthcare and schools. Cities are safe and nice, and things like transportation work well. The mix of nature and modern life in Sweden makes it a really nice place to live. Country number 4, Norway. Norway is a beautiful country with tall mountains and fjords. People here have a good life with great healthcare and schools. The cities are safe and well organized, and everyone helps each other. Norway is a nice place to live because of the mix of nature and modern life. Country number 3, Switzerland. Switzerland is a beautiful country with mountains and lakes. People here have a good life with great healthcare and schools. Cities are well kept, and things work nicely. The mix of nature and modern living in Switzerland makes it a really nice place to live. Country number 2, Denmark. Denmark is a nice country with pretty coastlines and old towns. People here have a good life with great healthcare and schools. Cities are safe and easy to get around, and people feel like they're part of a community. The mix of nature and modern life in Denmark makes it a really nice place to live. Country number 1, Finland. Finland is a beautiful country with lots of lakes and forests. People here have a good life with great healthcare and schools. Cities are well planned, and things work smoothly. Everyone is treated fairly, and there's a focus on new ideas. The mix of nature and modern living in Finland makes it a really special place to live.
Here are top 7 most dangerous fishes in the world. Fish number 7, giant freshwater stingray. The giant freshwater stingray is a huge fish that lives in rivers in Southeast Asia. It's one of the biggest freshwater fish, with a wide span like a bird's wings, and can weigh over 1,300 pounds. It has a sharp, poisonous spike on its tail that can hurt if it stings you. This big fish is kind of mysterious and lives in the water, showing us how amazing underwater animals can be. Fish number 6, electric eel. The electric eel lives in the Amazon and Orinoco rivers. It can make strong electric shocks, like when you get a zap from something, but stronger. It does this to catch food and stay safe. Even though the shocks aren't usually deadly for people, they can make you hurt and your muscles stop working for a bit. This fish in the water shows how interesting and different animals can be. Fish number 5, kangaroo. The kangaroo is a tiny fish in South American rivers. Some people call it the vampire fish. Some stories say it can swim into people's bodies, but that might not be true. It's not as scary to people as the stories say, but it's still a special fish in South America's rivers. Fish number 4, lionfish. The lionfish lives in warm oceans and looks pretty with stripes. It's not supposed to be in some places it goes to, like the Atlantic Ocean. Its spiky parts have poison that can hurt people and other fish. Even though it's nice to look at, it's causing problems by going to new homes where it shouldn't be. Fish number 3, pufferfish. The pufferfish is a fish that looks funny and lives in oceans. When it's scared, it blows up like a balloon. Some kinds of pufferfish are poisonous and can be very dangerous if you eat them. In Japan, they make a special dish from pufferfish, but only chefs who know a lot can make it. So, pufferfish are interesting, but you need to be careful around them. Fish number 2, box jellyfish. The box jellyfish is a see-through creature that lives in warm oceans. It looks fragile, but is really dangerous. Its long arms have stingers that can hurt people a lot, and sometimes even kill. So, it's important to be careful when swimming where these jellyfish are. They're pretty, but they remind us to be safe in the ocean. Fish number 1, stonefish. The stonefish is a fish that pretends to be a rock in the ocean. It's very dangerous because it has spines on its back that are venomous and can hurt a lot if you touch them. If you accidentally step on it, it can sting you and it really hurts. So, it's important to be careful in the water to not get hurt by the hidden stonefish. It's a reminder that nature can have surprises that we need to watch out for. Here are top 7 most dangerous bird species in the world. Bird number 7, northern goshawk. The northern goshawk is a strong bird that lives in North America, Europe, and Asia. It has sharp claws and is really good at flying. It likes to protect its own area where it finds food. It looks very focused and is good at catching animals to eat. This bird shows how nature can be both tough and beautiful. Bird number 6, great horned owl. The great horned owl is a large owl that lives in the Americas. It's good at hunting at night with its big eyes and strong beak. It catches animals with its sharp claws and eats them. The owl makes loud hooting sounds that you can hear in the dark. Some people think it's wise because it looks serious. This owl is a mysterious bird of the night. Bird number 5, hooded pitohui. The hooded pitohui is a small bird from Papua New Guinea. Even though it's little, its feathers and skin have poison that can make you feel numb and itchy if you touch them. This bird has black, orange, and white feathers that look nice. It lives in the rainforest and eats bugs. The poison is its way to stay safe from animals that want to eat it. The hooded pitohui teaches us that animals can have cool and surprising defenses. It's a special bird in Papua New Guinea. Bird number 4, African crowned eagle. The African crowned eagle is a special bird that lives in Africa. It's good at catching animals with its strong claws and beak. It has pretty feathers on its head. When it flies, its big wings help it go really high and fast. It builds big homes in trees to protect its babies. Some people think it's one of the strongest eagles because it's good at hunting and it's big. The African crowned eagle is an amazing and strong bird in Africa. Bird number 3, shoebill stork. The shoebill stork is a special bird in Africa's wetlands. It looks different because its beak is shaped like a shoe, and it uses it to catch fish. This bird is as tall as a person and has blue-gray feathers. It's patient when it hunts, waiting a long time before it catches something. Its call sounds deep and spooky. People sometimes say it's like a bird from a very long time ago. The shoebill stork is an amazing and rare bird that lives in the wetlands of Africa. Bird number 2, ostrich. The ostrich is a big bird that lives in Africa. It can't fly, but it's really fast at running. It has strong legs and 2 toes on each foot. Its long neck and big eyes help it see far to stay safe from animals that might want to eat it. Even though it can't fly, it can run very quickly, like a car on a highway. Ostriches eat plants and small animals. They have strong claws on their feet to defend themselves. People in Africa raise ostriches for their meat, eggs, and feathers, which are useful things. Bird number 1, cassowary. The cassowary is a big bird that can't fly and lives in places like Australia and New Guinea. It has bright colors like blue and black, a tall thing on its head, and a blue neck. Its legs are strong and have sharp claws. The cassowary can run fast and might be dangerous if it gets upset. It helps plants grow by spreading their seeds around. But it's important to be careful around cassowaries because they might hurt people if they feel scared. We should give them space and not bother them.
Here are top 7 most dangerous plants in the world. Plant number 7, water hemlock. Water hemlock is a very dangerous plant found in North America. It might look harmless, but it's really poisonous. The plant has a toxin called cyclotoxin that can make your body go crazy and cause seizures and shaking. If you eat even a little bit of the plant's root or stem, it can kill you quickly. Water hemlock teaches us that plants in nature can be dangerous, so we need to be careful and know what we're dealing with.
Plant number 6, aconitum. Aconitum, or monkshood, is a plant that looks nice, but is really dangerous. It has a toxin called aconitine that can harm you if you touch or eat it. It can even stop your heart. People used to use it as medicine, but now we know it's too risky. So, remember that not everything pretty in nature is safe to touch or eat. Plant number 5, rosary pea. Rosary pea is a plant with pretty seeds that are really dangerous. These seeds have something inside that can make you very sick or even cause death. Even a little bit is not safe to touch or eat. This plant teaches us that some things in nature can hurt us, so it's best to stay away and not touch or eat things that we're not sure about. Stay safe and don't touch rosary pea seeds. Plant number 4, foxglove. Foxglove is a pretty plant that can be dangerous. It has something in it that can hurt your heart if you eat or touch it. Even a little bit can make you really sick. Some people used to think it was medicine, but that's not safe. Remember, not everything pretty outside is okay to touch or eat. So, watch out and don't go near foxglove if you find it. Plant number 3, castor bean plant. The castor bean plant may seem fine, but it's very harmful. Its seeds have something called ricin that can make you very sick or even kill you if you eat or touch them. Even a tiny bit is dangerous. Some people used to think the plant could be good, but it's not safe. This teaches us that not everything outside is okay to touch or eat. So, it's best to stay away from castor bean plants to stay safe. Plant number 2, Venus flytrap. The Venus flytrap is a cool plant that eats insects. Its leaves snap shut when bugs touch them, and this helps the plant get food. It's not harmful to people, so you can touch it safely. But remember, it needs to catch bugs on its own to stay healthy. The Venus flytrap teaches us that plants can do neat things to live well. Plant number 2, belladonna. Belladonna, or deadly nightshade, is a plant that can be really harmful. It might look nice, but it has stuff inside that can make you see things, stop your body from moving, and even cause death if you eat or touch it. It's best to stay away from it. Some people used to use it for things, but now we know it's not safe. This plant teaches us that not everything outside is good, so it's important to be cautious and avoid belladonna to stay well. Here are top 7 most expensive dog breeds in the world. Breed number 7, Azawak. The Azawak is a special kind of dog from West Africa. They are known for looking really graceful and different. They have a slim body and a short, fine coat that can be different colors. Since not many of them are around, they're like a rare treasure. These dogs are smart and quiet, making them good friends. They used to be hunters, so they have lots of energy. With their fancy appearance and strong yet gentle nature, the Azawak dogs are truly one of a kind. Breed number 6, Lochin. Lochins are small dogs that look like lions. They're not very common, which makes them expensive to get. Because there aren't many of them, a lot of people want them, and that makes their price go up even more. People like them because they're cute and friendly. They were even friends to important people in the past. So, if you want a Lochin, be ready to spend more money because they're special and not easy to find. Breed number 5, Rottweiler. Rottweilers are big and protective dogs that can cost a lot of money to get. This is because some of them come from families that have won prizes before. Many people like them because they're strong and loyal. Because they're popular, their price can be high. Also, good breeders take good care of them, which can make them more expensive. If you want a Rottweiler, know that they might cost more, but they can be really great friends for the right family. Breed number 4, Chow Chow. Chow Chows are dogs with a furry mane like a lion, and they can be expensive to buy. People like them because they look different and have been around for a long time. Since there aren't many of them, they can cost more. They also need specific care, which can make them pricier. Chow Chows are a bit independent, and that makes them even more interesting. So, if you want one, remember they might be costly, but their special and unique look comes with a higher price. Breed number 3, English Bulldog. English Bulldogs are cute dogs with wrinkles and a special shape, and they can be expensive to buy. A lot of people really like how they look, so that makes them cost more. It's a bit tricky to breed bulldogs because of their special body. They can also have health issues, which means taking care of them might be more expensive. Even though they can be pricey, bulldogs are nice and loyal friends. So, if you're thinking about getting one, remember that they might cost more, but they can be great buddies. Breed number 2, Samoyed. Samoyeds are those friendly dogs with lots of white fur. They might cost more money to bring home. Many people like them because they're really cute and nice. Since a lot of people want them, they can be more expensive. They have a thick coat that needs special care, which can also add to the cost. Even though they might be pricier, Samoyeds are loving and playful buddies. So, if you're thinking about getting one, remember they could be a bit costly, but they can be really good friends. Breed number 1, Tibetan Mastiff. Tibetan Mastiffs are big dogs that look really important and can protect well. They might cost a lot of money to get. Many people like them because they're strong and have been good guards for a long time. Since lots of people want them, they can be expensive. Taking care of them and making sure they're trained properly can also need more money. Even though they might be costly, Tibetan Mastiffs are faithful friends. So, if you're thinking about getting one, remember they could be expensive, but they can be great companions. Here are top 7 most dangerous spiders in the world. Spider number 7, Brown Recluse Spider. The brown recluse spider is a venomous spider with a mark that looks like a violin on its body. It lives in dark, hidden places like closets and basements in North America. Their venom can harm your skin, but it's very rare for their bites to be deadly. Usually, their bites cause pain, redness, and sometimes a sore, but seeing a doctor can help prevent serious problems. Spider number 6, Mouse Spider. The mouse spider lives in Australia and is named after its burrowing habits, like a mouse. They usually don't attack humans unless they're bothered. Their bites can hurt, but they usually don't cause serious problems. If you get bitten, it's still a good idea to see a doctor to make sure everything's okay. Spider number 5, six-eyed sand spider. The six-eyed sand spider lives in deserts in South America and Africa. It has strong venom that can harm your skin. These spiders usually keep to themselves and don't bother people. Getting bitten is rare, and it's very unlikely to be deadly, but it's still important to see a doctor if it happens to make sure you're okay. Spider number 4, black widow spider. The black widow spider is a venomous spider you can find in different places. It's mostly black and has a red hourglass shape on its body. The female's bite can hurt and cause muscle pain, but it's usually not deadly. They usually don't bother people unless you bother them first. If you get bitten, it's important to see a doctor to make sure you're okay. Spider number 3, redback spider. The redback spider lives in Australia and has a red mark on its body. The female's bite can hurt and may cause muscle cramps and nausea, but it's not usually deadly if treated by a doctor. They usually don't attack unless they feel threatened. So, it's best to be careful around them to avoid getting bitten. Spider number 2, Sydney funnel web spider. The Sydney funnel web spider is a very poisonous spider found in Australia, especially around Sydney. It's big, shiny, and dark-colored. If it bites you, its venom can cause serious problems like muscle spasms and trouble breathing. It's rare for this to happen, but if it does, you should see a doctor right away. It's best to be careful around these spiders to avoid getting bitten. Spider number 1, Brazilian wandering spider. The Brazilian wandering spider is a very venomous spider found in South and Central America. It doesn't make webs, but walks around on the ground and plants. If it bites you, its venom can be strong and cause muscle problems and severe pain. Bites are not common, but they can be very dangerous if you don't see a doctor quickly. It's important to be careful if you live where these spiders are found.
Here are top 7 most dangerous events that will end up the world. Event number 7, climate catastrophe. A climate catastrophe means really bad things happening to our weather because of too much pollution. This can lead to more big storms, droughts, and fires, making it hard for people and animals to live safely. Rising sea levels could flood cities, and we might not have enough food. To prevent this, we need to stop polluting and find ways to deal with these problems. Event number 6, biological warfare. Biological warfare means using dangerous germs or sickness as weapons on purpose. These germs can make people very sick or even cause many people to get sick at once. It's a big problem because it's hard to stop once it starts. Countries and groups work together to stop this from happening and keep people safe. Event number 5, artificial intelligence uprising. An AI uprising is when computer programs called AI become really smart and try to take over without humans telling them to. It's like in stories where robots go against their human makers. But in reality, we make sure AI follows strict rules and doesn't become a problem. We use AI to help people, so we need to be careful it doesn't become a danger. Event number 4, pandemic. A pandemic is when a very easy to catch and serious sickness spreads everywhere in the world. It makes a lot of people sick in different places at the same time. Pandemics can be very bad and can hurt or kill many people. To stop pandemics, people work together to find medicines, make vaccines, and stop the sickness from spreading more. It's important to follow safety rules during a pandemic to keep yourself and others healthy. Event number 3, supervolcano eruption. A supervolcano eruption is a super-duper big volcanic explosion. It's much stronger than regular volcanoes. When it happens, it can throw lots of ash and hot stuff into the sky, covering huge areas. This can mess up the weather and make it colder, which can be bad for growing food. But don't worry, these eruptions hardly ever happen, and scientists keep an eye on them to warn us if one might happen. Event number 2, asteroid impact. An asteroid impact is when a big space rock hits our Earth. It makes a huge explosion and can cause a lot of damage. It can create a big hole and throw up dust and stuff that blocks the sun and makes things cold. Scientists watch the sky to see if any dangerous rocks are coming our way and figure out how to stop them or get ready if one hits. Event number 1, Nuclear War. Nuclear war is when countries fight using super powerful bombs that can destroy whole cities and hurt many people. It's very scary because it can cause big, long-lasting damage and make places unsafe. That's why many countries try to stop it and promote peace instead. We don't want these terrible weapons to ever be used again.
Here are top 7 most invisible animals on the planet. Animal number 7, cuttlefish. Cuttlefish are amazing sea creatures. They can change their color and texture to hide or catch food. They have a special bone inside them to help them float. They are smart and use their camouflage to hide from danger and catch their dinner. When they show off their changing colors and patterns, it's like a beautiful underwater dance. Animal number 6, snow leopard. Snow leopards are experts at hiding in the snowy mountains where they live. Their fur has spots that look like the rocks and snow around them. This helps them sneak up on animals they want to catch. They're really good at staying hidden and finding food in their cold and rocky homes. Animal number 5, chameleon. Chameleons are really good at hiding. They can change the color of their skin to match where they are. This helps them hide from animals that want to eat them and catch bugs to eat. They also use their color changing to talk to other chameleons and show how they feel. It's like their special way of staying safe and talking to friends. Animal number 4, stick insect. Stick insects are really good at hiding. They look like sticks or branches, so it's hard for other animals to see them. This helps them stay safe from animals that might want to eat them. They use their special look to blend in with trees and bushes. It's like their way of staying hidden and safe. Animal number 3, mantis. Mantises are good at hiding. They look like leaves or sticks, which helps them hide from other animals. When food comes close, they catch it really fast. Their camouflage helps them catch food and stay safe from other animals that might want to eat them. It's like they're secret hunters in nature. Animal number 2, katydid. Katydids are really good at hiding. They look like leaves or twigs, which makes it hard for birds and other animals to see them. This helps them stay safe and avoid becoming a snack for predators. They're like nature's hidden experts in the insect world. Animal number 1, leaf-tailed gecko. Leaf-tailed geckos are experts at hiding. They look just like dead leaves, so it's really hard to see them on trees. This helps them stay safe from animals that might want to catch them for dinner. They're like tree ninjas, using their camouflage to disappear in the forest. Here are one of the top 7 most dangerous dogs list that killed hundreds of people. Dog number 7, Malamute. The Malamute is sometimes confused with the Husky. These dogs are quite big, and they can weigh up to 85 pounds. They are usually calm and good at doing work. Just like Huskies, Malamutes are famous for pulling sleds in very cold places. Because they're so large, it's not a good idea to have them around little kids. According to a study by JAVMA, this type of dog caused 12 deadly attacks in a span of 20 years. Dog number 6, the Saint Bernard. Saint Bernards are usually nice dogs, but they're really big and strong. If they aren't trained or used to being around people, they could accidentally hurt someone, especially small kids or older people. To keep them safe, it's important to teach them how to behave and be responsible owners. Remember, any big dog can be risky if not handled carefully. Dog number 5, the Great Dane. The Great Dane is a very big dog, the tallest in the world at 44 inches. Long ago, people bred them to hunt deer and boar, and this hunting instinct still stays with them. When trained nicely, they can be good family dogs and even like kids, letting them ride on their backs. But if they aren't trained well, their huge size and weight, up to 120 pounds, can be scary if they get aggressive. Dog number 4, Boxer. Boxers are usually friendly, playful, and smart dogs, but they can be stubborn. Some boxers have been involved in 48 attacks from 1982 to 2012, and 7 of those attacks hurt or killed children. These dogs are strong and can weigh up to 70 pounds. It's important to train and take care of them properly to make sure they are nice and helpful dogs. Dog number 3, Caucasian Ovcharka. Caucasian Ovcharka was bred to guard animals. They can become very aggressive and hard to control, which can be scary for strangers. Because they are big and strong, it's tough for owners to stop them once they start attacking. Sometimes their protective instincts have saved lives, but they were responsible for 24 deaths between 2004 and 2014, according to Animals 24/7, and none of the victims were children. Dog number 2, the Bull Terrier. Bull Terriers have a big, round head and strong muscles. People have thought they were dangerous because some were treated badly and trained to attack. They are not usually a danger to people, but they can be a threat to smaller dogs and animals because they like to chase and hunt. Bull Terriers can weigh up to 65 pounds, and they are quick and tough. Dog number 1, Guldong. The Guldong is a strong and powerful dog. They were originally bred for fighting and can be very hard to control and aggressive. If you want to have one as a pet, it's important to get them professional training when they are young because they can weigh up to 140 pounds. According to National Dog Bite statistics from 2005 to 2011, there were 68 reported dog attacks, and 8 of them were fatal. But with the right training and socialization early on, Guldongs can be loving, loyal, and protective pets, even though they have a reputation for being aggressive.
Here are top 7 most scariest movies of all time. Number 7, Halloween. Halloween is a famous horror movie that made Jamie Lee Curtis and John Carpenter well known. It's an important part of the slasher genre, even though it doesn't have lots of bloody scenes. It's more about creating suspense and exciting moments in a small-scale story. The movie's legacy is huge, with Michael Myers' mask and the idea of an unstoppable killer and a final girl being famous in horror. That's why the franchise is still popular after more than 40 years. Number 6, The Ring. Gore Verbinski made a scary movie called The Ring, which was a remake of a Japanese film. It kept the spooky visuals from the original and scared people everywhere. Even though it wasn't as good as the Japanese version, it introduced many people to Asian horror movies. Naomi Watts did a great job in the film, and it worked well in both Western and Eastern cultures. Number 5, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre looked dirty and real, making it scarier. It introduced Leatherface, a huge and menacing killer, who inspired others like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. Many tried to make new versions of the movie, but none were as terrifying as the original with its power tool-inspired horror. Number 4, The Shining. Stephen King's stories have been turned into many movies, like Carrie, Misery, and Pet Sematary. But the most famous one is Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining. It's known for its spooky house and Jack Nicholson's great acting. Even though it doesn't have many sudden scares, it's really scary because it shows how Jack Torrance slowly goes crazy. People think it's one of the best horror movies ever made, and it came 4th in our poll. Number 3, The Conjuring. James Wan is a famous director in horror. He made a movie based on the real-life ghost hunters, Ed and Lorraine Warren. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga played them, making the scary parts feel real. The movie took familiar scary things and made them fresh. It's part of a big movie world that keeps getting bigger. Number 2, Hereditary. Ari Aster's first movie combined family drama with spooky stuff. Toni Collette did an amazing job as a troubled mom. The film had some big surprises that we won't give away here, Hereditary connected with a lot of people and made Astor a director to watch. It's the second favorite on our list. Number 1, The Exorcist. The Exorcist is the top scoring movie on our list with 19% of the votes. It's about a demon-possessed child and was a big success both critically and financially. The film caused a lot of commotion when it came out, with people protesting and some even feeling sick while watching it. Although its style might seem a bit old-fashioned compared to today's horror movies, it still has a strong impact on people who watch it for the first time. Here are top 7 biggest flop movies in the history. Movie number 7, The Adventures of Pluto Nash. The Adventures of Pluto Nash is a movie that came out in 2002. It was a big failure because not many people liked it, and it didn't make much money at the box office. In fact, it lost a lot of money, about $96 million, which is a huge loss in the movie business. So, it's considered one of the biggest flops in movie history because it did so poorly both in terms of audience enjoyment and money it made. Movie number 6, Town and Country. Town and Country is a movie from 2001 that didn't do well at all. Even though it had famous actors like Warren Beatty and Diane Keaton, it had lots of problems during making it, which made it very expensive. In the end, it lost a lot of money, around $90, $100 million, and that's why it's known as a big flop in the movie world. People didn't like it, and it cost a ton of money to make, but it didn't make that money back. Movie number 5, The 13th Warrior. The 13th Warrior is a movie from 1999 that didn't do well. Even though it had Antonio Banderas in it, making it seem like it would be popular, it had a lot of problems when they were making it, and it cost a lot of money to make. But when it came out, not many people went to see it, so it lost a lot of money, maybe around $70, $100 million. That's why it's known as a flop in the movie world. People didn't like it, and it lost a ton of money. Movie number 4, Mars Needs Moms. Mars Needs Moms is a cartoon movie from 2011 that didn't do well. Even though Disney made it and spent a lot of money, not many people liked it or went to see it. It lost a whole lot of money, like around $100, $150 million. So even though it was from Disney, it didn't make money, and that's why people consider it a flop. People didn't like it, and it lost a ton of money. Movie number 3, John Carter. John Carter is a movie from 2012 that didn't do well at all. Even though it cost a lot to make and was about space adventures, not many people liked it or went to see it. It lost a huge amount of money, around $200 million, which is a lot in the movie business. So, even though it was a big movie, it didn't make money, and that's why it's considered a flop. Movie number 2, The Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger is a movie from 2013 that didn't do well. Even though it had famous actors like Johnny Depp, it didn't make much money and cost a lot to make and promote. It lost a big amount of money, somewhere between $150 million to $190 million. So, despite having big stars, it didn't make money, and that's why it's considered a flop. Movie number 1, Cutthroat Island. Cutthroat Island is a pirate movie from 1995, and it's famous for being a huge flop. Even though it had big actors like Geena Davis, it had lots of problems during making it, and it cost a lot of money. In the end, it lost a ton of money, around $100, $115 million. That's why people consider it one of the biggest flops in movie history. People didn't like it, and it lost a lot of money.
Here are top 7 most amazing zombie movies of all time. Movie number 7, Brain Dead. Before Peter Jackson made movies like Lord of the Rings, he made a really bloody zombie film in New Zealand that some people think is the goriest ever. It's a bit like the Evil Dead movies by Romero and Raimi. The story is about a guy named Lionel Cosgrove in 1957 whose mom gets bitten by a strange animal and turns into a zombie after stalking him on a date at the zoo. The movie gets crazier from there. Movie number 6, Night of the Living Dead. George A. Romero's first movie created the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is a movie directed by Edgar Wright. It's a mix of romance, zombies, and comedy. The main character, Shaun, has to grow up and deal with a zombie apocalypse in London. The movie has scary parts with zombies and emotional moments. But it's also funny because Shaun fights zombies with a cricket bat and plans to hide in a pub. Movie number 3, 28 Days Later. Some people say Danny Boyle's movie isn't a typical zombie film, but it changed the genre. A character named Jim. The film is intense and starts with a memorable scene. It shows that not only the infected are dangerous, but also the surviving humans. Movie number 2, Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is the last part of Romero's original zombie trilogy. It's a slower and more thoughtful movie. It's set during a time when there are fewer living people and the zombies seem to be changing. There's a special zombie named Bub who shows he's not mindless. Most of the movie happens underground, which makes it feel cramped and dark. Movie number 1, Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is a sequel to Night of the Living Dead. It's a big, colorful, and more confident zombie movie. The story is about a group of survivors hiding in a shopping mall, but it turns out to be a bad idea because the zombies come there too. It's filled with cool and scary effects, thanks to Tom Savini, who saw a lot of terrible things during the Vietnam War.
Here are top 7 most popular web series available on YouTube. Series number 7, High Maintenance. High Maintenance is a popular web series available on YouTube that shows us different people's lives in New York City. It's about a guy who delivers marijuana, and each episode tells a new story about the people he meets. The show is known for its clever storytelling and how it looks at the ups and downs of city life and relationships. People really like it because it's interesting and easy to relate to. Series number 6, H plus the Digital Series. H plus the Digital Series is a web show about a world where people have gadgets inside them that connect them to the internet all the time. It shows how this technology can be good and bad. The story is exciting and makes you think about what might happen in the future if we rely on technology too much. People who like thrilling stories and thinking about the future will enjoy watching it. Series number 5, The Guild. The Guild is a web series about a bunch of people who really love playing video games. It's funny and shows how their gaming hobby affects their real lives. The character you might like watching The Guild. Series number 4, Red vs. Blue. Red vs. Blue is a web show set in the world of the video game Halo. It's funny and action-packed, and it's about two groups, the Reds and the Blues, who are always fighting each other in a canyon. Even though it seems simple, the show has smart writing and interesting characters that make it really enjoyable. If you like Halo or comedy, you might like watching Red vs. Blue. Series number 3, The Lizzie Bennet Diaries. The Lizzie Bennet Diaries is a web series based on a famous old story called Pride and Prejudice. In the show, a young woman named Lizzie Bennet talks about her life through video blogs. It's interesting because it brings the old story into today's world using videos. You can see the characters and their relationships in a new way, and it's a fun and relatable series to watch. Series number 2, Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is a web series that continues the story from the old Karate Kid movies. It's about Johnny and Daniel, who are still rivals but now in the present day. People like it because it reminds them of the old movies and also tells new stories. There's lots of karate action and interesting characters, making Cobra Kai a show that both old fans and new ones can enjoy. Series number 1, Skibidi Toilet. Skibidi Toilet is a series available on YouTube which is about a battle between two groups. One group is made up of heads